Spencer Davis Group, the EIB Network, and Rush Limbaugh, the finest bumper rotation known to exist in the free or oppressed worlds. Okay. Right here, my formerly nicotine-stained fingers. What? No, I'm not thinking about going to Tampa. No. I'm Sturtley's asking me if I'm thinking about going to Tampa. I'm not going to Tampa. I'm still too famous to go to Tampa. I don't know. I don't think that who knows if there's going to be a convention tomorrow. If the hurricane, I have a check to track. One thing, when these tracks pass you lose a little. Let me see now. When's it supposed to hit? Nope, not going to hit. It'll be Tuesday. There will happen. 7, 8. Whoa, wait a minute. 7 p. 7 8. Yeah, Tuesday's good. 7 a.m. is when New Orleans gets taken out. I'm just kidding. I'm just 7 a.m. Wednesday. Just kidding. Also, people emailing me, Rush, I've read that Political piece. I don't see anywhere in there where Romney has said that the theme of the convention is that Obama's a nice guy, but a failed president. I don't see that in there. It doesn't specifically say that. There's a method to my madness here. Just stick with me on this. Right here, the UK Telegraph, is it? The UK, yeah, UK Telegraph. You got a picture here of Bob Dole. Right there. See that? Bob Dole. Bob Dole's now 89 years old. And still eats steak, so he's a good guy. If you're 89, you're still eating steak, you're cool. However, the headline of the story, Bob Dole urges Romney to confront Republican Party right wing. Mr. Dole, a former Kansas senator defeated by Bill Clinton 16 years ago, said the Republican Party should follow his example of mainstream republicanism and become more appealing to ethnic minorities and young people to secure its future. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph, Bob Dole said, we got to be open. We can't be a single-issue party or a single-philosophy party. There's a big split in our party. There's this undercurrent of rigid conservatism where you don't dare not toe the line. Now, I would simply ask Senator Dole, did you win or did you lose with your mainstream attack? Did you even get close? I would ask Senator Dole, can you show me in the past where your approach won? This is the thing that bamboozles us all. These guys who are the architects of defeat tell us we have to be more like them. And yet, you go back and you find landslide Republican victories, either the House takeover in 94 or Reagan in 80 and 84. What do you find? Conservatism. Proud, unafraid, unembarrassed conservatism. Now, mainstream may work for Viagra, but I don't think it's going to win the White House. But you see, God bless him, the problem is this conservative wing of the party. And it's us who are single issue, single-minded, rigid, demanding everybody toe our line. And who is it that's on the news every day telling us that we need to change who we are and become more rigid and like I marvel at this. Art, Fort Myers, Florida. I'm glad you called, sir. Welcome to the EIB network. Hello.
Very happy to talk to you, Rush.
Yeah, same to you. Yeah, same to you. All we're asked, would somebody on our side please confront the left wing of the Democrat Party and leave us alone? You people in the Republican Party, would you realize it's not people like me who are your problem? It's people like Barack Obama who are your problem, and Debbie Blabbermouth Schultz. Somebody on our side's got to go attack the left wing of the Republican Party. They're not nice people. Sorry about that. What were you going to say there, Art?
Well, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you.
Well, great. Thanks for the call.
I'm one of those political consultants you like to bash all the time, but but let's get this on a lighter note. I want to tell you a Neil Armstrong story.
Okay.
I've got an autographed newspaper that says, man reaches the moon today, and it's signed by Neil Armstrong. I want to tell you how I got it. Neil Armstrong, after he went to the moon, he did travel a little bit and did some publicity. He actually spoke at a Chamber of Commerce dinner in Fort Myers, and my mom went to that dinner, and she saved those newspapers, and she got one of those signed for each one of my brothers and sisters. But in his speech, what impressed me was, and I want to confirm what you had said earlier, in his speech to the crowd, he described the fact of what it was like to go to the moon, and what he said was, given everything, and my mom was telling me about this, and she was just riveted by this. He said, given everything that could go wrong, they did not expect to return from that trip. They did not believe everything that could go wrong that they were going to make it back. And so then when it came time for questions, somebody asked him, then why did you go on the mission? Remember, he was a military man, and he said he considered it a sacrifice for his country. And that's just rivets to me. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, I want to explore that a little bit. Because you're right. They didn't think all those systems were going to work, even though they had tested them hundreds of times. Like I said, the margin of error was minuscule. But that rocket firing to get that lunar module off the lunar surface, if that didn't fire, then they were there forever. Take a break. We'll be back and continue. Thanks, Art, very much. A great story. Don't go away, folks.